Hi everyone, welcome to New Day 365, my channel on addiction, relapse, and recovery. It's been a minute since I posted my last video, but I'm uploading this today to report that now I'm 366 days sober. I've made it an entire year without putting a substance into my body. You know, I was really heavy into crystal meth. Over a year ago, shooting it, smoking it, just a lost cause, eh? And here I am a year later. I haven't put a single drug into my body, drug or drink. Nothing stronger than an Advil. And my life today is nothing short of a miracle. I can't even believe the changes that have happened in my life in the last year. And I really wasn't planning on any of them happening. It's been a really miraculous recovery so far. I've had many blessings, and all I had to do was do the next right thing over and over again, and things just started happening for me. A year ago, I was sitting in a detox, finally sobering up after a 2-month run following a 3-month stay in rehab. I finished the rehab, and I was sticking a needle in my arm that night, and I stayed high for 2 months. And in those 2 months, I hit a new rock bottom, as we do, because this is a progressive disease that always gets worse. If I start again, I start where I left off. There is no like easing my way back into addiction. It's just as bad as it ever was, and worse. And I know that today. That bottom and those low points I hit just over a year ago are reminders. They help me remember that pain and that grief and that shame that I was feeling back then. And I was feeling pretty low. And that had a lot to do with my kids and how I was behaving. Doing things I never thought I did. I never thought I would do. That shame stuck with me for probably a few months after I got clean, and then I started to make new memories. So those new memories kind of took the place of those awful memories I was holding. So those awful memories just turned to reminders. They turned into blessings, because now I can remember those really low times and tell myself I never want to be there again. So my bottom became a blessing. A year later, and now I'm sitting in the office of the very rehab I went to, not as a client, but as an addictions worker. And I didn't seek this job out. But after rehab, or after detox a year ago, I moved into a sober house, and I stayed clean, and I started working, and I started going to school. I'm taking a social service worker course in school. Um, I do it part-time, 3 classes at a time, and I just finished my first semester last week. I wrote my last exam, so I'll start the second semester in about a month's time, just under a month's time. But because of all the hard work I did, working, staying sober, going to school, the people in the sober house recognized my accomplishments and my growth. And when a position came open for an overnight worker, they came to me and asked me if I'd be interested. And I said yes. So now I'm an addictions worker. I work midnight shift at the treatment center that I went to just over a year ago. And, I'm in charge of just like watching over the houses. There's 2 houses. I watch the monitors, make sure everything's going okay, make sure nothing happens with the clients. I interact with the clients, I talk with them. Just some one-on-one, just friendly chat. I can share my own story with them and hopefully provide some hope to them. But I'm also working a day job at a community, a neighborhood services program. I've been there almost a year, and I'm on the property management team. I do a lot of cleaning. I do some yard maintenance. I do some other things. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm actually working 2 full-time jobs because at the other job, I'm a casual and relief worker, and I'm covering for someone who's on vacation for 2 weeks. But I also, in the last 3 or 4 months, I've been working at a homeless shelter associated with that same organization where I was working full-time days cleaning a homeless shelter. Again, I got to interact with the clients, and that's giving me experience too, to eventually work as a social service worker, right? Getting to know different demographics, just getting to know people, getting to know about their lives, learning how I can advocate for them in the future. My third job, started working at a restaurant almost a year ago as well, as a dishwasher. And it wasn't long before I was moved up to cook. And I tried to quit that job. I quit that job when I got this overnight addictions worker job. But chef is still calling me, texting me, "Hey Jim, can you work this weekend?" And so far I've said no, but then he texted me again the other day and said, "Yes, I can work next Sunday." I was like, am I, one second. Client knocked on the door. It's 20 to 3 in the morning. Anyhow, as I was saying, I quit that job when I started here. So I asked Chef, "Are you going to pay me cash for this, or am I still on payroll?" He's like, no, we never took you off payroll. And it's funny because when I was using, I would quit a job and just walk off, right? No, no advanced warning, I would just leave. I wouldn't give notice, 2 weeks notice. I'd just be like, I'd be gone and never see those people again. Wouldn't even care. And I never lasted at jobs very long. Like, I've had a couple jobs where it's been like 3 years, and my most recent job prior to coming to treatment was like 2 years, a year of which was COVID, so I wasn't working anyway, right? So yeah, it's funny, I'm not burning bridges, and I'm actually doing well at my jobs. And so here I am, 3 jobs. I'm going to work 2 full-time jobs for the next couple weeks. Plus I've got 1 shift at the restaurant on the weekend, and probably more later. But it's okay. I can handle it as long as I'm not using it. I mean, I get tired and I get cranky, but I'm not using dope. So, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna show up to work on time. I'm gonna bitch and complain probably, but I'm gonna do it. Man, I've like started paying back student loans. I'm paying my. I've kept up with my credit cards and all my other bills. My credit increase has went so high. I've never had credit like this before, and it's a really good feeling. It's nice knowing that I can just do things if I want to do them. I can, provide for my family. You know, the wife took me back. We're back. We went on like 3 vacations this year. We went to, I've been to Mexico twice this year. Um, Twice in 4 months. First time was just me and the wife. Well, we're not married yet, but we're engaged. And the second time was with the kids. All four of us went, and I was able to help make that happen. I won't say I paid for everything, but I'm able to buy plane tickets and book hotels and things like this. We went camping for a week. Just got back from camping today. Um, you know, that wasn't due to me. That wasn't anything I did. That was because my partner got a great opportunity to, if she volunteered to be a nurse at a children's sports camp, then we got a cabin for free. And so we went and we did that. And took the kids, and I was what they call a leisure spouse, right? Because she was on duty, and I just got to do my thing, and the kids were in the programs with the other campers. We had bonfires every night. I went canoeing and kayaking for the first time. Her and I went on a canoe together, and like this lake was pretty big, right? It had a lake, and we like went way out there and discovered this island. And the problem with that is that we had to canoe back, but we did it, and we, spent that time together, and it was really nice. Um, so school, family, jobs, credit. I mean, wow. Like, wow, my life has turned around. And, like, it was really exciting getting to a year sober. But, like, kind of like the old thinking kicks in. It's like, and like these reservations come up. It's like, oh, might start thinking, oh, maybe now I can have a drink or something like this. But I can't. And I know I can't, right? I can't have those reservations. The year wasn't an end date. It was a goal. It was a milestone. But I need to keep moving forward, keep doing the next right thing, right? Because I know from past experience, if I put one of anything in my body, one drink, one toke, one poke, I'm gonna be fucked. And the guilt and the shame will come back, and I'll just get that vicious cycle again, right? I could lose everything so fast. And I've come too far to throw that away. I mean, I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I don't know if my relationship will last, if this job will last. But I know if I keep doing the next right thing, God will provide for me. It's not up to me. It's not in my hands anymore, right? I've done nothing. I've only stopped using drugs and started doing the next right thing. Everything else, God has given to me. And it's pretty cool. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So I'm going to do a reading here from the Just for Today, August 22nd. We recognize our spiritual growth when we are able to reach out and help others. To make a difference in the world, to contribute something special is perhaps the highest aspiration of the human heart. Each one of us, no matter what our personal makeup, has a unique quality to offer. Chances are that at some time in our recovery, we met someone who reached us when no one else could. Whether it was someone who made us laugh at our first meeting, a warm and compassionate sponsor, or an understanding friend who supported us through an emotional storm. That person made all the difference in the world. All of us have had the gift of recovery shared with us by another recovering addict. For that, we are grateful. We express our gratitude by sharing freely with others what was given to us. The individual message we carry may help a newcomer only we can reach. There are many ways to serve our fellowship. Each of us will find that we do some things better than others, but all service work is equally important. If we are willing to serve, we're sure to find that particular way to contribute that's right for us. Just for today, my contribution makes a difference. I will offer a helping hand today. My name's Jim. Thank you for listening. I love you. Bye.